We back, yo. I'm so happy to be back in the go for real.
I know,
So
man.
okay, oh my gosh.
Yeah, y'all know.
It's great to see you.
They know my voice, man. It's your boy Ick Saint. Icky Pop, you know what I'm saying?
Icky Pop
Icky Pop is hard.
Icky Pop is hard. Let's
Smoking
go.
like a true punk for
It's your
real.
boy Icky
Wow,
Pop.
amazing.
With my best friends in the world, man.
What up,
Natey
baby?
just asked.
What's going
what
on?
What up, boy?
Howdy, folks.
It was real quiet.
Yeah,
this
right.
one.
There it is. Man,
Redemption.
Leezy, what's good?
Hello, world. I always feel like I have something to say, and I'd be like practicing, like, oh, I'm gonna say this because that would sound cool, and then like I'd be nervous.
We back, yo. Evan, what up, boy? Jimmy in the building. We got Goose in the building. Derek in the building. What's
What
up,
up, baby?
Yep, full house. We love to see it. If y'all ever want to come, just hang out. Like no pressure. You could just sit here and listen to us talk this shit. Y'all could come over and hang out, but I love it when like the homies are over here too.
Hell yeah.
It'd be a full house, and it's
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Hell yeah, it's been a minute since we've been back at it for real. Like I've been itching to pod all week.
Same
yo.
the fuck here.
Yeah.
But it was Thanksgiving yesterday.
Yeah, how was your guys' holiday? I've been waiting to say that so I could get the honest first answer on the pod. So, how was everyone's holiday?
It was smooth. I just showed the crib, ate sushi.
Okay, I love that too.
True.
I was hit as fuck, so
Oh,
Yeah, we
you
was outside.
partook on the blackout Wednesday type
I was
shit.
like, yeah, I'm going out tonight, baby.
It was actually popping
It was fun,
outside,
though.
yo. It was popping outside
Yeah.
on Wednesday. Me and they was at the Owl. Steve was DJ. Shout out Sound Architect. Hold tight, boy.
Period. Oh, shit. Look, I was trying to do this.
I was in that bitch dance. I was in that bitch grooving,
Yeah, same the
boy.
fuck here.
Steve
Just-
was playing that shit. He was
Yeah.
like everything I need to hear.
Just know my 24-year-old coworker really had to tell me about like blackout Wednesday or whatever.
That's
I was
a
like, damn,
thing.
my old ass, bro. I've never even heard that.
You
But-
never heard that?
Dude, you know that we really be working retail around this too.
Yeah, I'll be fucked up, bro.
So
That's
like,
not real.
assume that I'm not
Bro,
even
when-
like taking like consideration about what's happening outside because it's usually always
Say,
fucked up for us.
the thing for me, because like when I was in the burbs and shit, because I was commuting to school or whatever, so I was still in the burbs, and in college and shit, everybody would come back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All the homies would be back for real, so
Yeah.
we definitely going out.
But wait, on
Yeah,
the
it's-
Wednesday before Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
It's all
everybody back, and nobody got to work in the morning.
Wait, everyone's back from where? 'Cause don't they have?
College.
Wait, but don't. Oh yeah, you're talking about like.
in the burbs.
Oh, yeah,
you
okay,
feel
for
me?
sure, yeah, that
Everybody
makes
back
sense.
from college, and nobody got to work in the morning. We turning up.
Yeah. It's always smooth to go back, especially like if you like being from here and then going home for that shit. Like,
Yeah.
it's the best. You can kind of flex, you know. Like,
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I know it's loud for y'all in that bar, boy. Y'all in that
Oh
bar is
my
like
God.
bogus as hell in
Yeah.
them.
The little stragglers, the little like
Yeah, I don't know how
misfit
your,
toys.
how your ass was off. I didn't even think about that. I didn't realize your ass was off. Yo, the owl was thick as hell.
I
bro.
worked that night.
Oh, you got off?
I got off at like midnight, so
Period. Amazing.
yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
I started closing my shit down at like 9. And I was like, I'm going straight to the boat.
I fuck with the meal if you're not doing like the whole family thing. So cool sushi, like, cause I would have
Yeah.
done some shit like
Yeah.
that. Perry, how was yours?
Yeah,
man?
because I was hit on Thanksgiving fucking around with y'all ass, man.
Yeah. I'd be nervous
You did it to
still to be
yourself, P.
hungover in front of my
I was
mom.
like, I need to go to sleep. No, we went to the Owl and shit. Like I said, Steve was DJing, and then I woke up the next morning and went to my grandmama crib. You know, I went and helped her cook. Me and my uncle was there helping her cook. I made the cornbread this year.
Sick.
Period. Was it amazing?
Yeah, it was fire. I made she made.
I
some
will be
lemonade.
checking too.
You know, I had my plate was looking nice yesterday. Turkey was hidden, seasoned, juicy. You know what
That's
I'm saying?
rare. That's rare as
What
fuck.
else I have on my plate? Dressing,
Yeah, you guys had the regular accoutrement.
string bean, little green. I had a little
Cultured.
green.
Fuck all of y'all. I'm cultured.
I had
I
a
know
little.
things.
I had a little greens for you. I
Greens
usually
are
don't.
fire.
I usually don't eat.
Okay,
greens.
wait.
That's my number one. That's my
this-
number one
I
side.
usually think they stink. I used to think greens stink.
So like they kind of do though.
Greens are so fucking good.
A lot of leafy greens
completely
absolutely
flavorless.
definitely smell really bad. Like kale smells really bad too. Like,
Arugula is
collard
horrible.
greens smell like really bad sometimes, like when you wash them and stuff. So I get
Yeah,
it.
It just
as a
smells like
kid-
farts for real.
Yeah, as a
Yeah,
kid, I always
exactly.
like these stink for. I had a little greens.
There's probably some science in all of that.
I had a little greens yesterday.
But then you don't put no hot sauce on
I
that.
had
That
a
shit is
yam.
crazy.
I had a yam.
A yam?
Little ham.
Oh.
A yam, a little ham.
A little bar right there.
Okay. Greens, beans, you did it.
Roll. Yeah, we was at my grandma's house. It was fun and shit because my two cousins had kids. We usually don't be having no kids. You know, we was the last one. Now I got kids in the family and shit.
Which one is it? Roro? Was she crying whole time?
No, that was Pookie Poo.
Oh yeah, was she crying the whole time?
Pookie Poo crying the whole time. Roro being friendly as hell.
Not trying to get the prayer off and shit. She's like,
yeah, you can't even look at that baby. You'll be like, don't look at that baby because she gonna start crying for it.
She's so bothered.
But Jermaine came through, Composure Squad came through. Shout out my boy.
Awesome.
Yeah, shout out. Big shout out.
It was up there. Yeah, it was fun, yo.
Shout out to Perry's family though, for real, because like he's always like taking a friend over to the house, and like I promise you, his people are like so nice.
Hell yeah. Shout out my people. My people out there. We always been like that crib that everybody like came through and shit.
They like give you an extra plate. Like his grandma is literally the sweetest. She'd be like, yeah, grab whatever you want. And they'll like make extra room. It'd be like other people at the table. They're like, shit, squeeze in wherever you can. And I love that.
That's sick.
Jimmy, your Thanksgiving, how was your Thanksgiving, bro?
It was pretty decent, you know. Just hung out with, went and saw my parents out in the suburbs.
Shorties were there?
Laid low, you know. Yeah. Hung out with the kids. They came out. Hang out with the grandparents with me. That was really
sick.
Hell yeah, Bailey, your shit.
Yeah, it was cool. I feel like everyone knows this. I don't really fuck with the holidays. I don't know. My family is so like spread apart, and like no one ever wants to talk about. We like faking like we're so close, but like we're so far apart that we usually don't see each other. This year it just worked out. Me and everyone just gonna go see my grandma and just like kick it with her because we thought she was gonna be alone. But then my mom was like, oh yeah, we're like coming out too. So it was amazing. And she brought like her little dog. So like that's the most people I've ever seen in my grandma's house ever. So like I really love that. Cause like for real, like, I mean, she's getting older. So like she didn't leave the crib this time, but like having all of those people really show up and like we have to figure out how to get everyone at the table. I don't usually experience that. So it was really special. But you know, family drama and stuff. Like when you have hella people in a small place. We have a tiny ass kitchenette in my grandma's crib. So like too many chefs in the fucking kitchen type shit, you know. But it was cool. I mean, it was a fun time. My mom, shout out my mom. She's cancer free now.
Sick.
Completely. And she like said that today because I know a lot of people don't know that, but like she had her fight with cancer and then it was in remission, but like that still means that she has to go get scans and shit.
Oh my God,
like,
Bailey, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Holy
she
shit.
went through that shit and she like announced that like, I can say I'm cancer free now, so she doesn't have to every month like go in and check to make sure everything's good. So
damn, that's what's up,
that's
yo.
Awesome. Hell
that's what's up, yo.
Fuck yeah. Holy shit.
Hell yeah. I just want y'all to know I'm thankful for y'all, man. I'm thankful for this whole shit that we doing. I'm thankful people fucking with us. I'm thankful people listening to us and shit, man.
Literally that. I really am thankful for you guys.
And like, I know Thanksgiving is bogus. Like it's founded on some bogus shit. But like, if it could become a symbol that let me like reflect on shit and like think about the shit I had, let's just be happy.
Yeah, I'll take that
me?
over. Yeah.
If you get the time, also respect too, because I feel like is it capitalism or whatever that makes people end up working actually on Thanksgiving? Like, I'm really just like appreciative that we're able to carve out that little time because fuck all of these holidays actually, because that's how I feel. But if it gives you that moment where you can step away so you can spend time with family, like that's what I'll appreciate. Like, cool, things are closed and shit, so now people can travel and like get to see their family. Fuck what the holiday is, but being able to do that because life is like requiring you to show up almost like 98%. You know what I'm saying? Just so you can survive. It's nice that the holiday will like shut the world down for a second so people can like be with their people. Even if there is family drama and shit, you know?
Hell yeah. I was telling Kurt the other day, I was like, you gotta step back and just like think about the shit you got and like just be thankful because like I'm motherfucker ain't got this shit for real.
That ass.
And like regardless of what the day is, that's what the day is now for real. That's what like, you know what I'm saying? It's like step back and realize. And he was like, yeah, G, for real. Yo, like we was taking trips and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm thankful everybody who's even come to the trip could get the day off of work.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, New York was crazy, yo. I fucked with New York, G. It was Nate's first time out there.
Yeah, it was
awesome.
It was amazing. I'm glad that you guys were able to like come out there because you know it started off as just like a little birthday trip for like me and Evan, and then
And
you know, I be wanting to bring Perry too, like to come hang out with Giselle and stuff, you know, PB&J type shit.
Yeah.
So then Perry was like, damn, it would be sick if we did the pod. And I'm like, And then we like brought the idea to everyone, and the universe really just worked in our favor. We were able to just make it happen. However we made it happen, we made it fucking happen.
Yeah, yo,
100%.
it became a mandatory team building.
I love that you said that. That was
sick.
Mandatory team building because everyone showed the fuck up.
Yeah.
So
the entire team.
Yeah, yo,
bro.
that shit was fun. Like, yeah, I said Nate ain't never been there before. I was like, Nate, I'm telling you, this shit big as hell, boy.
I did not believe you like that.
Like,
that is gigantic.
Everything
bro.
that we was like really trying to do and go, it was like
It was hard. I mean, it was hard.
hour and a half.
But like, yeah, man, it was cool. We went to Soho. I got to see some shops that I like. You know, I didn't like buy anything or whatever because the internet exists.
yeah,
But
that part.
You gotta think about that.
Yeah, but like I got to see like the Supreme store out there. You know, you got to see that. It's not the original one, but you got to see that.
Yeah.
I went to APC store, almost cried in the middle of the store.
I didn't know they had an outlet store.
Yeah, so they have it was like the APC regular store, and then me and Yvette we're walking to meet up with y'all after we did the Statue of Liberty like boat tour or whatever, which was very, very
I'm
sick.
so glad that y'all were able to do that too.
Dog.
As like first timers, I'm glad that you guys were able to squeeze that in.
Yeah.
We literally were so efficient in New York for everyone to do all that shit. We squeezed all this stuff in such a small amount of time.
Yeah, we did the architectural boat tour and like past the Statue of Liberty. It was fucking sick. Almost dropped a tear. It's so funny. Like right when the boat was like pulling up to the Statue of Liberty for real, like when we were real close. I swear to God, the boat on the music they played the just Alicia Keys version of Empire State of Mind.
They had the queued up.
Wait, just
And it was like we were passing it, and it was straight up just like, now you're in New York.
They had that shit queued up, boy.
You're like, damn, I'm finna fuck around and move here. And all my dreams can come true. Anything's possible.
This really is the concrete jungle where dreams are made of. And then I'm not lying to you. Right after that, it was the Frank Sinatra version, not Frank Sinatra song, New York. Just New York, New York.
Yeah,
It's just
literally.
and it was a bunch of songs about New York right after that for like an hour. It was sick.
Hell yeah.
I love that
The first day that we were there, we tried to go to the Jay-Z exhibit, and we didn't realize that it was on Veterans Day.
Yeah.
Because it was at the Brooklyn Library.
Yeah.
And the library closed on Veterans Day. And we fucked up for real. We ended up going to Nas's restaurant, though. Jimmy suggested to go to the Nas restaurant that was right down the street. What was it called?
Sweet
Chicks.
Yeah.
That shit was fire. There's a chicken restaurant and whatever. Vibe was decent.
Yeah.
Music was playing.
Yeah. And they also encourage, respectfully, they encourage you to get the little drink or whatever. Cause
I didn't know you could walk around with your drink outside in New
they
York.
would just give you a cool clear cup and it says Sweet Chick and a nice like a closed top and a straw and they would have these little cocktails or whatever and it's just they're like, oh yeah, you can't have a to-go drink unless you order food type shit, but it's oh yeah, finish your food, pay your bill, and then walk out with your little cup or whatever.
Yeah, yo, the shit in New York, everything be so far away. That was the thing. We would have shit that we wanted to do, and then it'd be cause I want to link up with Austin and Alexis and shit. Shit be 2 hours away.
Yeah.
And then you would look at the Uber, be like, fuck, we just for take the Uber. The Uber distance, an hour and a half. Fuck.
Yeah, and that shit would be 80
70
bucks.
Yeah, we was on that
And there
motherfucking train.
back.
We was
Fair
booming
back
on that
crazy.
motherfucking train for real. It was one day we was on the train, bro. Jibby, look, G, we was on the train and you was talking about something. I'm on the train because I don't be on public trains like that. I don't like a lot of people around me. It was mad people on the train. I had my sleeve over my hand.
You really did.
Holding the pole for real.
Yeah. Holding the pole is crazy.
Pause.
You spin on my pole all the time, and I don't know if that's a pause because
Jimmy, I seen you. You was talking and you had put your head on the pole. And I was like, Jimmy, no. I looked over at Yvette. Yvette was like,
it's gonna end up with a line of pimples.
oh my god! But we ended up going. We after when y'all left because Natey and Yvette left earlier. we ended up going back to the Jay-Z shit, and it was fire for real.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
We were nervous because we had to stand in line a little bit. I did take videos for you guys. I haven't sent them yet, but I'm gonna, because like I did a lot, bro.
Yeah.
Like
Thank you.
I cooked
said you
my
were going
phone.
to.
Yeah, bro. So like a lot of you are like, why so much? But I'm like, bro,
Nah,
then you'll get the whole,
Yeah.
because we didn't even get to see the whole thing.
We didn't
It's
see the whole thing.
Wait, I thought that we missed like part of it because remember they
No,
started
we didn't miss
closing.
no room. We didn't miss no room.
Oh, okay, thank goodness.
I made sure.
Yeah, for sure. It was a lot to fucking see, but like they definitely are making like that announcement like they were about to close it. It's like, oh fuck, we gotta like look at everything.
They
bro.
had like different room. They had like about 4-5 different rooms, and they did each room. One was his studio, one was about his back life, one was about his business shit.
And they had all that studio shit, bro. Like you talking about when they scribbled down what the set list
Oh,
was.
Yeah,
Like, it was
set
like-
list. They had set
all
list.
that little
Was it like a
tickets
Baseline
and shit.
Studios mock-up?
Yeah,
thing?
yeah. The
Yeah.
entire they remade the entire Baseline Studios.
That's fire.
That was one of the rooms you go into. Gee, they like you go in there and they had like a little movie playing, bro. I was seeing grown niggas get emotional in the room.
Jay-Z
Yeah,
It was grown niggas like niggas didn't care about Brooklyn.
It was really amazing though because he's done so much for real and like whatever. I like
Yeah.
Jay-Z to a point. Perry also had to like kind of force Jay-Z on me too because I was just like,
It's whole.
he's like, listen, Bailey, I'll play you 5 tracks right now.
Yeah,
Like,
they're all
listen.
good.
Oh God.
But
bro.
he's like so successful and to like see that exhibit, it was really like, you know, like it's inspirational for real. Like they had his fucking, I might say the wrong thing, Oscars.
No, his Grammy. They had his. I was like, damn, I might not ever see a Grammy this
That
close up
close,
again.
like it was in the observation little thing.
They had his car parked outside. I don't know why we didn't see it. Like when we went up there the first time, on the side they had his Lexus that he was driving when he was hustling and shit.
Oh, that Lexus on the cover of
Yeah, what did y'all say? Bubble top.
Volume
Bubble
2?
top Lexus, yeah, they had it
That's
outside. I
hard.
don't know why we didn't see it. It was outside for us to see it. Shit.
Hell yeah.
They had like all his masters and shit, and it was dope. Like as a nigga like me that make music, like they had like back when the masters was on reels, and I'm like, damn,
Yeah, they
that's
had
the
the-
hard knock life
Yeah.
reel right there where they
Yeah.
recorded it. And then it went from like big ass reels, and then it started going down to like hard drives and shit. They had the hard drives that shit was on in there. For
It also
real.
showed you how music has like progressed because like he's been making music for all this time.
Yeah.
You got to see how he got his shit for each one. It was just really cool. Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, that shit was really fire, yo.
We couldn't even get the little, because they were supposed to give you like limited edition, and that's how I was going to get you and Yvette too. They were supposed to give you limited edition library cards that were like Jay-Z albums or whatever. But of course, the day we went, they were like, oh, the library card sign up is closed until Monday. And I'm like, all right, man. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Let's just take what we can get out of the situation. But
We went to that punk store. That
Oh,
punk
yeah.
store was fire for real.
yes, if you guys ever go to New York, St. Mark's, Search and Destroy. It's like amazing, but you have to like be okay with being like, I guess, overstimulated because it's very
It's
like
so much
small
shit.
in there,
Yeah.
and there's so much shit.
It's
Like
like
the
a-
racks are like stuffed like a thrift store, but it'll be the
Yeah.
hardest shirts you ever see in your
every
entire
band
life.
they had all the
Sick.
band shirts in alphabetical order and shit.
Yeah.
The employees punk as hell. Nigga had
Hell
a
yeah.
skeleton tattoo. They was like, Jimmy, see that girl turn up? They was turning up on customers and shit.
Yeah, Jimmy said
Jimmy,
that there
what
was like,
happened?
oh yeah,
Jimmy, tell it.
Shorty came in the store. The store was like real saturated and tight, you know, so
Whoa.
there's not like a ton of room to move around
stop,
in
I'm
there. There's not a ton of room to move around in the store, so like this customer comes in and like the girl working in there, she's trying to rearrange the store and shit. And I guess she bumped into the customer's back, and the customer's like, can you say excuse me? And Shorty pauses, turns around, looks her in the face and goes, fuck you, bitch. Shorty did not give a fuck about the
I'm fucking dead. 'Cause, yeah, why would you even say that? Like, I'd be intimidated. I'm like,
That
I
was-
know they're gonna be rude,
Like
but guess
Shorty's
what?
whole energy was like, yeah, you already knew what time it was, so I don't know what you're tripping on.
I'm fucking dead. Yeah, it's definitely a super punk store. There's hella dildos, hella dicks, there's hella like, abrasive ass shit in there at the front, and you're just like, oh, all right.
Dildos off rip is wild.
I literally was standing up there like flicking while I'm waiting for Shorty. Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh, but I love that story, and I wanted Perry to go in there, even though it's so overwhelming. If you have the time, you need to take the time to sift through everything, because you'll find one gem that'll be like $38, which is a decent price in there, because they definitely, while we had James on the shit, they definitely be overpricing for something that feels so amazing. And it's absolutely the shirt that you want. But it'll be like $200. And you're like,
every shirt that I saw that I wanted was $80. Like I'll be going through. I'm like, damn, this Sum 41 go crazy. 85. I can't drop 85 right now. But it was full, yo. Shout out Search and Destroy, yo. Shout out Hall of New York, yo. I had fun out there, yo.
Yeah, I definitely
had fun.
We had a fucking time.
It's a real humbling experience. That's why motherfucker gotta travel, because it really humble you for real. Like I'm sitting here worried about all this stupid ass shit in Chicago for real, like. All sorts of stupid ass shit, and I'll be like, damn, like motherfucker don't give a fuck in New York. They don't give a fuck you from Chicago. I say some shit bother me. These motherfuckers old people. They be like, where?
I feel you. Yeah, it does put things into perspective. For
sure.
Yo,
like that's a big ass city, way bigger than our shit. You know what I'm saying? This shit, I'll be mad. I gotta go drive 30 minutes to get somewhere. Nigga, you live in New York, you have to drive an hour to get somewhere. Fuck is you talking about?
We were seeing that standstill traffic too while we wait on the platform for the fucking train.
Uber got cooked.
Uber was cooked out there. I be sitting there like, damn, I gotta drive 30 minutes. I don't even feel like it. Nigga, if you was anywhere else, you know what I'm saying? Like. And your mother could need that shit for you. That's why it's good to travel and shit.
Yeah, you have to get the exposure.
I fuck with New York, but oh my God, I was ready to get back in the GOAT, boy. My God, yo.
Might as well tell me a little more.
So tell me why last day, I'm like, I got to get back to the crib. Too much trains, too much peoples, too much, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. We arrived at the airport. Bailey had never had a different flight than me, for real.
Mind you, we were riding Spirit. Yeah. And Perry was.
I'm on United. Yo, United. Y'all got your boy fucked up, for real.
So continue the story so y'all know, because me and Evan were on Spirit.
We pulls up. They at the other terminal. Drop Bailey and Evan. I'm like, I hopped the bus to the other terminal or whatever, right? Got my bags, come through. I had all the equipment and shit, right? Check my bag and shit. I'm Gucci. I'm in there. Sitting there waiting on my flight. I'm like, my shit should come in like 30 minutes, 40 minutes. Evan hit me. Our shit just got delayed. I'm like, damn, boy, I already knew that was going to happen to Spirit. I was like, good thing I'm flying United.
Yeah. Right when we got the first delay, I was like, oh my gosh, because I had to work that day. I was like, if we have 3 more, like, I'm finna freak the fuck out. I was like, Evan, this is how it fucking starts.
Gets to the gate. I got my boarding pass on my phone. I'm Gucci. Broop, broop. I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? Get to the thing. I'm sitting there. They say, flights to Chicago, whatever my shit was, is delayed by 1 hour. I'm like, damn, it must be a rain or something. They shit got delayed an hour. My shit got delayed. I'm whatever. Let me go up to this Shake Shack, get a sandwich or some shit. Got my sandwich and shit, right? Mind you, we got there at 7 a.m. for real, because y'all flight was at what? 8 a.m. Man was at 9. Get there at 7, right? I'm sitting there and they say, your flight gonna be delayed to 10. I'm like, bet. Get my sandwich. Getting ready to get on the port. Nigga say, the flight will be delayed to 11. I'm like, God damn, right? I go in the bathroom. I hit my little vape. Shit was on yellow. Hit the little vape.
Almost there.
We also don't condone vaping at the airport, Perry. Don't tell the people that. You could get fucking arrested for that. Don't put that on you.
I'm in the toilet. So look, go back. They say, brrr, flight. So it's a part on the plane that need to be replaced, and we getting it shipped in from Newark. It's going to be another 2 hours. The flight taking off at 12. You could get a food voucher. I'm like, God damn, 2 more hours? I'm like, all right, what I get my little food voucher, right?
And then
I get my little food voucher. I goes and hits my vape. Damn, it's on red. And I really want to go. I had because when we were in New York, I could not find any like jewel pods. So I had a little pack of cigarettes for real. I'm like, damn, I really want to go outside, smoke a cigarette, let this stress off. But I ain't trying to check all this other shit in. You know what I'm saying? I got all this shit with me. Get my little food voucher. I go to the thing. little taco place, whatever. Get my little food. I order Corona. They ain't let me use the food voucher on liquor.
I was just about to say.
Bought the Corona, eating a little food. It's this businessman sitting next to me. He on my flight. He said, "You in Chicago?" This like white hair, like, oh, he in a nice suit or whatever. He said, "You on that flight to Chicago?" I'm like, "Yeah, man, they got me fucked up." I didn't say that, but I'm like,
Code switching for the guy in the suit. You're like, "Yes, sir." Indubitably.
Why you say that? Yeah, actually.
I'm like, they get it's bogus as hell. I'm talking to them. I'm like, yeah, it's crazy. Like they try to bring this party and they gotta get the shit where they were. I'm gassing him up. He mad as hell. I'm like, yeah, I'm gassing this nigga up, right? We get to the gate at this point, what it is, 12. We get there, they say it's gonna be till 3:00. The flight, the thing ain't here yet, bruh. At 3:00, this same nigga, they come on the intercom and say the flight is still delayed. We have not got the party in. Woo woo woo. This nigga start turning up, bro. What the fuck? Woo! He's like, y'all got us in here all day. Motherfuckers on the flight was like, shut the fuck up, sit down. Are you gonna fix the plane? He's like, fuck y'all. The police come in. He said, get off me.
Welcome to LaGuardia.
They take him out the thing. I was talking to this other person that does. I was like, he not wrong. Cause you know the thing that really made me mad, and like I was talking to him about the made him mad. Our shit was supposed to take off at 9:00, right?
Yeah.
It didn't. They got moved to 12. It was another flight going to Chicago at like 11. They took off. I'm like, what the fuck? Another United flight. And then after that, another flight went off at like 1:00. We're like, what the fuck? Why is we still here? It should go down in order.
It low key should. Yeah,
Like,
they be
what the
overselling
fuck?
seats and shit. Yeah.
If our flight didn't go and we delayed 2 hours, then let us get on this next one, and then these next niggas is delayed 2 hours.
Exactly, that part.
You know what I'm saying? On top of that, we sitting there like, so this plane getting ready to go to the same place we going to. Why y'all didn't take the part out that plane, put it in our plane?
I'm fucking dead.
That's wild.
You know what it is though? Okay, go ahead and continue your story though. Because I feel like there's parts.
No, okay, yeah, it's another part. So then after that shit happened, I look on my boarding pass on my phone because you already know I'm on the support line.
Yeah.
Like on the chat thing or whatever.
Period.
My shit changed to the next flight going to Chicago. I'm like, oh, yes, thank God.
Mm-hmm.
Goes over to the next gate. I got my seat number and shit. I say, I was like, my flight just got thing. I need to get my boarding pass. You know what I'm saying? He say, ain't no more seats on this flight. I say, my shit just changed. I'm showing him my phone. I'm like, my shit just changed. Said I'm on this flight. It said I'm on this seat, this seat or whatever. He say, no, it didn't say a seat on my thing. It said it was on there. I was like, it just said I'm on this one. He's like, ain't no Lomax on this thing. I don't see your name. I'm like, bro, it literally said I'm on this flight and like under seat, it say seat attendant. And I'm like, can you at least like look at my, look, this the thing. Why would it tell me to go see attendant if I'm not supposed to go see the attendant to get my thing?
Right.
Dude was not trying to hit me, bro. He was talking in like that New York accent too.
Super spicy.
Elevated the anger.
So I go back.
Nah, son.
Nah, it's loud for you, B.
On some like Sopranos accent type shit, bro. I go back. I say, bro, look, my boarding pass just changed to this flight. It no longer say the flight that I'm on. So like, nah, you telling me I ain't got no ticket, bro? Like, yeah. I go back to the other thing. Shorty look at my phone. She say, yeah, you on that flight. They shall have a seat for you. If they sent you the thing, you should have a seat. You know what I'm saying? She walk over there with me. Soon as buddy see me coming back, he see my face. He say, I told him ain't no more flights on this thing. She say his thing turned. She's like, I don't care what it is. He say he talking to the support people when he should be talking to me. I'm like, bro, I ain't did nothing but try to be respectful and nice to your ass. I'm like, I've been in this motherfucking airport since 7 a.m. At this point, it's 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
I'm like, buddy. So then she said, hey, I was finna turn up on dude. I was really finna turn up on dude because he was really making me want to put hands on him the way he was talking down on me.
You should have faded him. For
Shorty I was with from the other gate, she put her hand on my shoulder.
And it brought him back to reality.
She was like, yo, we finna go to the customer support thing. Like, they got another desk, United desk or whatever. I'm gonna get you take y'all. Like, all right, yo.
That's my favorite part of the story. The hand to bring you back down to reality. Like, don't hit him.
So
damn, they pulling up his pants and shit. Like, what you want to do?
So look. I go to the thing. They like, yeah, we assign your seat right now. They get assign my seat. My thing on my phone change or whatever. We walk back over there. I say, look, and I was like, yo, I got a bag check on the other plane. Do I have to do something to get that change? She was like, yeah, we got to go back over there. I go back over there, buddy. Instantly, as soon as he seen her this time, he started turning up. And she was like, he just got to get his bag checked. Woo. And then he eventually did it for real. And get my shit changed. I got on the plane at 5 o'clock. I was in the airport from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. I was supposed to be back in Chicago at 10 a.m.
Yeah, it was ugly as fuck. And I missed all of this. I texted Perry when we landed. I was like, bro, we finna have to get in this Uber because I got to clock into work. He's like, Bailey, I'm still in fucking New York. And I was like, what in the world? Because we took Spirit, right? Like, I thought we were the ones who was going to be in New York for 5 hours. Like,
no, yo, United got me really fucked up right now, yo. They gonna call themselves sending a $75 voucher over to my thing. $75 can't even get me a one-way somewhere. Yeah. Nigga, I could have took a car from Chicago
Wait,
to
they're
Chicago.
only giving you $75?
No, I'm already on the thing. I'm waiting on their reply right now. Just know I'm on y'all last United. I'm not going to forget.
It's like, give me a refund, bro, because I promise you, they always want to stick you with flying with us again. Like, bro,
if you
y'all already fucked up.
I don't want you at least go give me a full trip. You're not going to give me halfway to a one-way. You're going to give me a full trip. United, I'm on y'all motherfucking ass, man. Expect an email. Expect a follow-up email, and was fucked up. No, what's even more fucked up, the deeper situation that's even more fucked up about the situation is that, like, I got stock in United. Remember when I bought that shit with the pandemic? I have stock with y'all niggas for real. A few bands with y'all niggas for real.
They're not.
That's the deeper. I didn't even tell y'all about the deeper thing for real. So I'm on y'all ass, bruh.
Count your fucking days.
On my soul. On my soul.
That concludes the airport horror story for real. That's crazy.
Nah, for real. I hate that for you. But yes, we had the best time in New York and grateful for you guys, for real. Grateful to keep doing this with you guys.
Yeah, shout out Giselle, Ugly Worldwide. Shout out Justified Arrogance. That was my guy, for real. I'm so glad you set that shit up there. Buddy, cool as hell.
Yeah. Y'all want to talk about, y'all want to get into music?
Yeah, shit. Sure.
What music? Oh, yeah, we ain't been on here in a minute, for real.
Drake's hard.
Oh, yeah. I still feel like I haven't really... I don't know. I feel like I've only been listening to it when I've been doing all this shit for, like, a holiday. I've only actually, like, tapped into, like, one song because I feel like that's the only song I keep hearing.
Y'all made
I don't even know what the tracks are called. I don't feel like I listen to all of them.
I told Kurt y'all made him mad. The dude Drake shit.
Who is y'all?
Y'all niggas that was talking about his album, Jimmy.
Jimmy Bernard. Full government.
JB. Yeah, yo, the Drake did the Scary Hours thing last week, the deluxe edition, Scary Hours edition. I already knew it was gonna be hard because, like, I was disappointed in the actual album for real. Like, I was definitely disappointed. I wanted to hear some raps for real, and I felt like a lot of the songs was just like it wasn't what I was looking for in him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I thought it was going to be evil time. You know what I'm saying? I kept saying, I'm thinking we finna get an evil Drake for real. But got that six pack. That 6-pack Scary Hours was fire for real. That's the evil Drake I was talking about for real, yo.
Yeah, he's a real piece of shit, honestly. Like,
I definitely just know that Drake is like, he's not. I love the music. I definitely always talk about, like, he's definitely absolutely this cornball ass, arrogant ass piece of shit. I already know. I already know.
I love his music, but like some of the shit he says about women is wild.
Yeah,
like not underdog nerdy Drake. Like,
that's
who hurt you, dog?
That's what I wanted. That evil Drake.
That's it.
Yeah, when it came
He said,
on,
Rihanna, that was supposed to be my baby.
Professional misogynist. It's tight.
yeah, no,
That's Future.
No, true.
that yeah, that from the start to the finish, that shit was super
It
sick.
was
That's
super
that's
sick.
what I needed from that album. Though I thought he was going because it was mad hip hop. It was all.
Yeah, it was super
I feel like
hip-hop,
he heard all y'all niggas talking about him trying to do his like pop shit. And he was like, pull up that Alchemist folder. Hey, did Alchemist send a folder? Send that. Pull up the Conductor folder, man. I'm finna go in, yo. Because he was referencing a lot of shit that happened after the project dropped. So you know he just did it.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was going to ask, like, did they just, like, prepare for that? Like, oh, yeah, let's make all of this music, and let's put all of this that was on For All the Dogs. But, like, they're going to be hating, and I can't wait to put this together.
Yeah, that would be another
for
cool
anything
angle,
that they
though.
would, like, expect from me that I didn't deliver. Well, I have this.
Yeah, that shit.
So now what?
That shit 10 out of 10, yo. The the barchitecture and that shit had me fucked up.
Yeah, it was
When a nigga said my favorite shit when he was like, they only shoot at me on the web like Spider-Man. And then he followed that up with my brother robbing down you juniors like Iron Man. Woo!
That is hard.
That's some fucking shit. Like, set the bar up, establish that we talking about Marvel, and then I'm gonna say robbing down you juniors like Iron Man. That's crazy for real. But I know the one you talking about. That next one, that the girl song. Ooh, that was
Why you gonna
brutal.
put that on me,
You
dog?
just said it.
I didn't. I said that there was one song, like, we've been listening to it over and over again, like a super.
Oh no, was it you? No, it was
That was
Nate
me,
that
yeah,
said
my
it.
bad.
It was
Look,
Nate that said it.
He's
let's
wildin'.
clear this up, okay?
Yeah.
Because any female driven track, I promise you, is not touching my soul.
Bailey's all ears.
That shit was brutal for real.
Yo, what about that new Andre 3000?
The Andre 3 Stacks. Yeah, I didn't even know that shit was coming out. Evan hit us up and was like, yo, that Andre 3 Stacks coming out next week too, for real.
If I'm telling on myself, I have not listened yet. I'm sorry, you guys.
You
The
good.
holidays been kicking my ass.
But when I seen what it was gonna be, I was like, the flute
I like
album.
what he's saying though. He was like, I really, 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 really wanted to make a rap album.
But he
But the
was-
wind,
blew me the way.
you know what I'm saying? I kind of fuck with that because it's
And then-
making me excited.
And then he even said, like, he's like, I don't even know what to rap about. Like, he's like, I'm 48. Like, I don't know what to rap
Period.
about.
Being
Which
honest.
I feel that. Like,
Nah, cause you could.
like don't just. I mean, it has to be natural. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, don't
Like,
do some bullshit.
I would hate to hear if he like put out an album. He's just like rapping and it's about nothing. You know?
Yeah, it's easy to rap bullshit for
Yeah.
real. I tell you all that shit all the time. I always rap about bullshit all day for real. But like, he as an artist, I feel it. I don't want to put. I'm just gonna do what I feel like doing. We need more of that shit, man. in the
Yeah,
black
he's a
community,
fucking
for
legend
real.
too.
Yeah.
We
You
need
know?
more of that shit. Taking risks, doing what you feel for real. Like, there's no reason the motherfuckers need to be boxed in hip hop for real.
I
Like,
mean, he's successful, so it's like almost there's no such thing as risks anymore. When it
yeah,
comes, like,
because he
like,
can. He
he
can
can't
do
lose.
that. You know what I'm
he
saying?
can't lose. He's already won enough. You know.
And that's what motherfucker need to see for real.
Yup.
The motherfucker might pick up a little flute now and see what they could do for real. Like, motherfuckers can excel in all genres of music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And not just be boxed in hip hop for real. Like, white people do it all the time for real.
That
Yeah.
part for real.
You know what I'm
You're
saying?
forgetting about us. Yeah, dead ass.
Cause like, I fuck with that shit. Cause like, when growing up and shit, like thinking about like shit I wanted to do, I'm like, why not do that shit? Like, I love when a band to do a whole album on some different shit in a whole different genre for real. And like, I that's the shit that make me connect with you as an artist for real. Like, even like that Yachty shit when Yachty did for
Literally
real.
that.
Cause I wasn't even fucking with Yachty no more.
Yeah,
until he did that shit.
exactly.
It also happens.
Yeah.
It also happens in like punk metal and hardcore. You know what I mean? As well, like bands will do something really off kilter, and I mean, one thing is like most of those bands do the off kilter shit and then bring it back. You know what I mean? Bring it back to the roots. But I like that. You know what I mean? I'm with the journey.
Yeah, it's just like
Sure,
ceremony doing some whole different shit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
You can't be scared to take those risks. But I be saying that all the time when I feel like people sometimes get wrapped up in what is like the equation of success. So like people just want to keep like they know what is successful. So like they'll shut down any like random idea they have because like wait, isn't all of this. And that's why I appreciate when people like practice a lot for any shows. If you've been doing it for your entire life or whatever, practicing and shit like that, because don't just get comfortable with what you think is gonna like make you the most money, I guess. Cause like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just like old now and it's just like I can really tell when people care about the music. Like you're gonna take these risks. Like give me something that I'm forced to listen to because I fucked with you so hard. Instead of you just continuously making the same music because you know what's gonna sell.
It's like being an artist.
Don't be scared.
Like that's what I wanted to be, growing up, an artist for real. When I saw niggas doing art shit here, that's some art shit for real.
People will shut that shit down when you're the only person doing that. They're like, oh fuck, how do I get a whole team on this? Especially if you have like a manager or PR, like if these people are like, okay, we have to make money, they won't even let you have that. And some people are okay with being like, oh, okay, I won't do it then. Let's keep doing the regular mundane shit.
It's like this capitalistic society shit. Like real punk, like is not bound by that. That's why you see Bad Brains making reggae and shit.
That part, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like in hip hop, we've been forcing this money shit for real, and like that's what define like how successful you is and shit. But it's not like that in other genres.
Exactly. Like any hip hop artist or rap artist, like that's their main like message. It's to tell you to get money, and that's like the motivation to get money.
But it's like what to get the money for? What you getting the money for? I'm getting the money so I could explore myself as an artist, so I not have to go to work. You know what I'm saying? So I could give myself experiences that like could shape how my art finna be.
Yeah, don't shape your art to buy your mama crib. Like of course that's the goal, but shape your art so it's cathartic for you.
Yeah,
you know
absolutely.
To be an artist.
Literally that. And it's always going to be changing. Yeah, absolutely. What you want as an artist, it'll always continue.
Yeah, make art and then see what happens next. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit, well, let's go ahead and get in this break, man. I'm about to play that 4200, man.
Yeah, shout out 4200 Corey. What up, dog?
Yeah, he just dropped a new single. So Indiana, he got a project with all his homies coming out, I believe.
Yeah, Face Value alumni.
Yeah, yo, go back and listen to his episode. This shit is called So Indiana, and it's hard too.
Shout out to Midwest.
So I was in our little group chat this week. I had posted this article, and it was bogus as hell. It was this old lady. I guess she had lost a lot of weight. And she went to I don't know what country it was. She went to a country to get like a skin tightening surgery. You know what I'm saying? To get her shit tight again. And she woke up with a BBL and titties. And I know that shit bogus as hell for real.
How old is she?
She had to be in her like 60s, 70s for real.
65.
And I was like, they bogus as hell for putting them titties and that, lifting that old lady ass and stuff like that.
Yeah, like not to say that there's a specific look of anybody that chooses to get those things, but like you could have looked at Shorty and knew that that's not.
Yeah, they.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even
click tightening that day and a BBL titty job, and you looked at
titty
Edna.
Job.
You looked at Edna's paperwork.
Not Edna, bro. Cut the mic, dog.
That's when they do that shit. Yeah. That's when they do that shit so much that he was probably like.
He was just so used
to running BBLs.
Muscle memory.
I did not. So just know, I'm sorry, guys. Like I barely replied to like my grandmother via text or whatever. Just know I did not click on that article. I definitely thought that it was just like an older woman who got a BBL. I did not realize that she got like a swap surgery. Like she went to sleep and then
That's some horrific shit, bro.
That's so fucking crazy.
She's like, why is my face?
Well, wait.
She said,
correct me if I'm wrong.
Stop.
Isn't she like suing or something? Because is the BBL giving her issues?
Can she sue like that? It's a whole different country.
I thought the BBL was giving her issues though. Like I thought it was causing.
It was loud. Like she didn't want her ass sitting up that high. She's trying to expose them. For real. But like that whole situation in our group chat brought up a whole thing.
Yeah, the group chat was going crazy, man.
About like plastic surgery and shit.
Yeah, so like Cassie's been watching Botched.
I've been Botched, actually.
And like,
Botched is nuts.
you have people who get like breast cancer and they get put in situations where you need to like get augmentation to like reverse the bad effects of something that happened in your life. But like when you go under the knife for cosmetic purposes, there is always a compromise and a consequence and a benefit and a risk
Yeah.
You know? So like if lots of times like when I watch the show, it's like, damn, like that sucks, but like you end up fucking yourself up more lots of times and chasing some impossibility of uniformity and perfection that doesn't fucking exist.
Yeah, yo. It's because it's addictive for real, yo.
Yeah, but like you got to think like for someone to be in a place where they are gonna get plastic surgery, that insecurity has to be so deep that they're willing to die for it.
Thank
But
you,
it will
Nate.
not
You know what I'm
solve
saying?
that insecurity. It will compound it and make it worse because there's no.
That's not
I don't
guaranteed.
know anyone who has ever been insecure to where like I need to get my lips filled, and then they get their lips filled and they're like, you know what? That's good. I'm done.
There are people like that though. People try it and they're like, "No, this is not me."
I don't
You know what I'm
like.
saying?
It's got to do something to
There's
your
no
psyche.
guarantee.
It's
There's
got
no
to
like.
do something to your psyche when you're at like the Kylie Jenner point and you look in the mirror and you don't see yourself, and then you birth kids that don't look like you, and then like that can't leave your mental where you fucking started off.
But it doesn't have to be that extreme all the time. There's no
Yeah.
there's no way you can like really generalize.
But, like,
that.
but that- but
you know what I'm saying?
sure,
Every case is different.
But
you
it's
know what I'm saying?
It's just that they get addictive for real, and motherfuckers go
Not for everybody.
too far. Not for everybody.
But I don't think a BBL is like, that's not like an entry level. That's like a big
Yeah,
deal
exactly.
fucking surgery that's like normalized. It's just like a, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go do this thing. Like, no, you're altering the trajectory of your fucking life in a measurable, parasitic, carcinogenic way that will affect your body for the rest of your life. Like, for the most part, your body and your bone structure has genetically given you what you're fucking capable of. Okay? From a weight, bone structure, distribution standpoint. So when you push the thresholds of that, and obviously it's different if you get in the gym and you generate this shit because you build the bone structure and fucking stability muscles to make this realistic and possible. But when you go put fucking 80 pounds or 60 pounds or 40 or whatever the fuck it is of synthetic shit on your bone structure and you went from 0 to 100, there are fucking measurable consequences for this.
Yeah, because it's just like when you modifying your car. Like when you start doing shit to your car, you got to keep up with it. You know what I'm saying? You got to have the money to keep up with it for real.
But that's what I'm saying. When you guys are saying, because for real, respect and like whatever backstory, I didn't really want to talk about this because like whatever, you guys know I'm like a Tom girl like that for real. But like the work that I've done and shit, like I have a lot of homegirls who really subscribe to that shit, and like me being self-conscious in the way I am, like, yeah, I'm like too pussy to like actually do plastic surgery because like I won't come back if I have a botched situation. However, I can understand the like overwhelming feeling of something that's really fucked you up for real, Jimmy. And like for real, and I told Jimmy, like, I be having smoke with Jimmy all the time.
I respect that.
But like me and Jimmy talk about this workout shit all the time. People who know me in real life really know. Like I have body dysmorphia so fucking bad. Like I really work out like that. I've actually in my real eyes, and he's the only peer that I know right in front of my eyes who changed his physique. So I'm like, and I already know because of like how I grew up. Like I already grew up an athlete. My dad is already beyond that kind of time. Jimmy's only like letting me know that this is a thing. However, it's like really difficult for a lot of people, and they cannot get the results you get, Jimmy. Like your shit,
But you'll
like
never keep it the fake way if you don't have the health and the
I totally
stability
feel
and the
you.
habits to
but
make
you guys
it.
saying like it's
Yeah, but you
addictive,
can't-
but you guys saying it's addictive, like you guys don't even know about plastic surgery like that because you guys don't have like a bunch of homegirls who like really do it. A lot of plastic surgery is a thing that you have to, just like you said, like upkeep. Like they're gonna get the filler in their lips. It's not going to last forever. So it's not even like being obsessed. It's just like when girls make it a part of their routine, like, and girls get their shit dissolved and like re-put in all the time because they'll just try to make it a part of the routine. And then it can just like big to other people, but they're just keeping up with that first injection that they got because they have to keep doing it. And I know we're talking about something deeper like titties and fucking BBLs and stuff like that.
You
but
can't work out and get bigger titties. So if you're if you look in the mirror and you don't like what you see in the mirror, I am all for it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Changing it.
I mean, here, let me explain what concerns me about it. We're at an age in society where we have finally become self-aware, and at least a little bit less degradatious of women, where we can acknowledge the impossible standard of beauty that we have set for so long, to where everything is about learning to love yourself and who you are, and naturally.
But there's still work to do.
But look, this is just
as us.
Look, how dangerous is it to tell someone, hey, you need to love who you are and you're beautiful as you are, but if you need to fucking attain the impossible set of beauty that we've acknowledged is toxic, love yourself, queen. Like, it just does not seem like a good idea.
It's like, yeah, how we pushing both?
It's like, it's both don't make sense.
Yeah, they don't make logical sense.
Yes, they do.
It's
respectfully, bro, it's still an issue for people to go ahead and seek out like their struggles with mental health, because that's the first and foremost, bro. Because I hear what you're saying.
But if I was like cutting my wrist, you wouldn't be like, no, that just makes him feel better. It makes him feel like
it's not that extreme.
But if you're saying like, oh, it's not doing you harm by just telling somebody like, oh yeah, you don't need to do this and that. They can like hear you, and I know you're just putting them on. Like, there's a healthy way to do things, but if somebody's struggling with their mental health, that's like another hurdle that they have to get over before they can accept themselves. You can tell them that they can get that body in the gym, but if somebody's struggling with their mental health, which America itself, because like you were talking about it, like, you know, it's like a factory for plastic surgery. Like, it's a booming business. Like, but if people aren't focusing on the loving themselves first, they're not going to hear it from you. They can like nod in your face, but it'll be like a deeper thing.
That brings up fix your problem with loving yourself.
Bro, sometimes it is, dog. You're not a female, bro. You never even... Son, like, dudes literally are not going to go get a dick enlarged.
Every dude in the world wants a bigger dick.
But
that ain't
understand how crazy the operation is. To get an extension on your dick is way more mortifying and crazy than a bitch who, like, a guy has made her feel less than because she doesn't have titties. She can go get that, dog.
But you to make you buying into the toxic system that men are creating?
Hold on,
that's you buying into the toxic system that y'all spend endless time being oppressed
dude,
by.
If you haven't fixed your mental health, you're still living in that moment.
But this sounds
you gotta
like,
fix the foundation first, dog. Right?
It just sounds like fucking Stockholm syndrome and buying into the ideology of the oppressors.
Yeah, absolutely. But sometimes
like, man wanted me to have big tits forever, so now if I get big tits, I'll love myself.
But maybe that person just
crazy.
wants. Maybe that person just wants that. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe they want to be
desired. You can't go to the gym and get
way.
bigger titties. You know what I'm saying?
No, I feel it.
I think that like what he's saying is like as a culture, which one is we pushing for real? Like
both.
how we can be pushing both when they.
But they're contradictory
to each other.
Why do you think any kind of way you would talk to all of these people would be the same, bro? Yeah. Like, that's what I'm saying. Who wrote the book? So like, why couldn't we push 50 narrative, bro? You're talking to so many different people. Everyone, like, their brain works differently. So like, why can't we push both? Like, unfortunately, the way the world is, there's too many fucking people.
At the end of the day, the biggest fucking concern that I have is there's a large risk in shifting the goalposts on what is healthy for the sake of making everybody feel good about their decisions.
But you have grown-ass adults who are signing paperwork, just like Nate said, to risk their lives to get that shit off their back about that thing that they were not comfortable with about themselves. And they might risk it, and it sucks, bro. And I know this for a fact. I dance, bro. These bitches really like a BBL. It's not a one thing. Like, no one just gets one BBL. It's literally even set up like that. The doctor will even tell you that. But it's like women will really just, I'm set up for the long haul. Like, I'm going to get one, and once my body heals, I know I literally have to go in to get another.
Yeah,
like, if that makes them feel better, if they have the fucking money, and they know they're risking their lives, dog. Like, they're not like... They're signing the paperwork.
You're worried about the wrong shit, for real.
But how are you going to tell them that they're worried? Bro, if they wanted to kill themselves every single day because they didn't have that Instagram-ass body, it sucks.
I'm saying that's a problem.
Right, but bro, the foundation, because did you do the mental work to get over that, comparing yourself? You can't just get past, get over the fact that you want to look like everyone else if you're not working on the mental of why you feel like you need to look like everyone else.
I think the foundation of us, the foundation of that is us being either like, are we gonna push everybody to love themselves, or that I feel like that is the foundation. Is because like the standard that is set right now is lounge for, and that's why it's lounge. So like the bottom line of that would be us as a culture being like, all right, we finna love ourselves and like push people to try to get like the kids and shit to do that shit. Or we gonna tell the kids to change what they want to change and do whatever they, you know what I'm saying? It's like which what we
But
push.
you don't know. And it's like, yo, a lot of times, like, I feel like mentally people don't have enough time to like go to the gym and fix that shit.
But
Literally that, dude.
Like,
but
yo,
that's the thing is
that person might be like one mirror look away from just ending it.
But like that's the thing.
Exactly.
But
You know
that's
what
the
I'm
thing
saying?
is we
not
finna
everybody
try to,
has time. Not everybody has like the same discipline that everyone has.
But what
You
I'm
know
saying is like as a culture,
Like-
are we finna normalize people looking like how they look? Are we finna normalize that so that person don't even feel that way?
But Perry,
But I feel like going back saying that like, oh, if you could do it, just do it. Don't care, risk your life. I feel like doing that is like making it so that a person would be like, oh, this is making me insecure because I don't, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's directly affecting that part.
Well, Perry, respect, because you're always telling me not to worry about other people's shit, bro. None of us are sitting in this fucking room right now with a lick of plastic surgery. I literally be hanging out with bitches who have gotten their titties done like hella times. They've gotten liposuction on their fucking stomach and it looks like kind of like what, you know what I'm saying? But anything to get that fat off, even if it doesn't make me look like that perfection, like none of us can really talk about this because you've never obviously even felt like that ever.
But
You don't
like,
think I wanna look
but like,
better?
but I'm saying, but do you feel like that because we all say that that's how you should and you should do that?
But Perry, when
Is
you
that
tell me
why
not to worry about other people, that's a part where I'm saying we can't even sit here and bro, how are you? And you always say like, well, I'm finna laugh. Bro, like how is that person's plight with their self-confidence and their self-esteem have anything to do with me at all? Bro, these are adults. These are not children that are being influenced to do this. You have to be a certain age to get that shit. You're a grown-ass adult. They make you sign a bunch of fucking paperwork.
I know.
You know you're risking your life. Let them have that. I'm continuing on with my life. I can't care about somebody augmenting their body because the system is so fucked up about their insecurities
I'm
that they
talking
keep
about-
chopping up their body until they look like an Instagram model. I don't care. I hope that you live another day because if that made you feel better, who am I? If you have the fucking money, even if you risk your life, sometimes it makes you feel like if you could really live a profound life with big ass titties, go off, sis, because why not?
No, I mean, I feel that. I
To
definitely
make
feel
yourself
that.
feel better so you can wake up every day and know you have those titties, regardless if you got the titties because hella of the dudes that you were with said that your titties were not up to par. Yeah. Even if you do it for one of your experiences, is it so wrong? They know what they're signing, bro. I know that they're risking their lives and there's a healthier, easier way to do it, but they know exactly what they're doing. And if they need to get that instant gratification, who are we to pocket watch them and say, why would you keep doing that?
I understand that, but I'm talking about
You don't
like...
think that sacrificing your livelihood for social
how
approval
can you,
is a problem?
But
Why is it gotta be social
how can
approval?
you fix that other person, bro?
You're right. The system's fucked.
We're talking about
But you can't blame the people trying to.
You can't, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can't, I'm not blaming the people.
I'm not blaming. I'm saying that it's a result of a fucking psychosis of his system.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
That's
like,
the problem. I'm
are we
not saying that the people are like fucked up in the sense of like, oh, they're so wrong for doing this. I'm saying like, it's crazy that this is being normalized because this is not a good. This is
But
a
that's
problem.
what
I feel
that's
like
what I
this is
mean,
a-
bro.
this is a
You guys
problem.
but you guys are looking at them like, oh, the sheep. Why are you guys just going this way?
No.
Sometimes
that's
people
not what I'm
can't-
saying.
I'm looking at the sheep on the motherfuckers because like ultimately as a group of people as a society, we the ones that's like putting these ideas in your head that
that's
make you
what I'm
think
saying.
that. And it was just like, are we finna be pushing this? Or are we finna be pushing that for real? Because
But just because they can't
I don't
overcome
even-
that
It
concept
just
doesn't
feels
mean
like
that
they're
wrong.
pushing. They're pushing little girls to feel like they need
No.
to go under
No,
the
no,
knife
no,
to
no.
be fucking.
You've been saying that
You
since
said it-
Pamela Anderson.
No,
that's extreme.
First
Not
fake
that.
hair
Nobody's pushing
titties.
little girls to
not
do
push.
shit.
No, not pushing. I wouldn't say that. Yeah, that's definitely the wrong. What I would say is just let's create an environment where it's normal to be yourself for real. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But beauty standards are almost outside of that.
us, we
dog.
already lost. Everybody in our
that-
generation, we are everything that happened to us already happened to us. So let's try to feel good about what we got right now. But I'm talking about what we setting up for the next people. Like, what is we pushing for the
But
next people?
respectfully, sometimes people can get plastic surgery and it isn't all fucked up, bro. You know what I'm
oh
saying?
God.
Because I do think that the next generation, they are like, we've already talked about this. They're like more encouraged and it's okay to like like be yourself.
Yeah.
If that girl really feels fucked up and insecure and she's seen 50 bitches put these implants in their chest and they like didn't die, like she's not wrong if that's still an insecurity in herself. And then she went to go do it because she saw all these TikTok bitches do it, because maybe it's not like so fucking horrible. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's not so horrible. Wow, I enhanced my body, but oh, nothing loud happened. But that girl feels comfortable. Like, what's wrong? I don't want to say what's wrong with normalizing it, but like, how do we fix this when beauty standards have always been like a crazy cutthroat thing that women have really struggled with for like the longest? And it'll continue to go on. You know what I'm saying?
It will only get worse though.
But bro,
what is worse?
Worse is that
when you normalize, when you make. When you normalize plastic surgery being a part of the standard of beauty, you can only raise the floor.
Yeah, it may not be.
Hear me out.
Be ugly.
Hear me
on a
out.
long enough timeline, natural will be ugly.
No.
it's already been ugly, dog.
Without makeup is already ugly. So now without surgery is going to be ugly.
That's what I was going to say. I feel like it raised the bar to make you feel like you're not beautiful if you don't have it.
You can't leave the crib without surgery now, the way that y'all can't leave the crib without makeup.
You know what I'm saying?
What is the next step?
That's what I'm talking about.
What is it? You got to wear a fucking avatar everywhere because you're.
But not everyone is. But not everyone digests all of what we're talking about the same way. That's why there's always like, oh, what are we pushing? Because everyone is so specifically different,
like,
especially when you talk about beauty standards.
It's just a problematic standard of beauty.
Yeah, like
that's really all it comes down to.
I would hate for my niece to feel like they have to get this in order for somebody to feel like they beautiful.
Facts, but you don't know yet until, because there's a way, bro. I promise you, Jimmy, I'm like hearing you out, but we also have this conversation all the time. The way a woman's hormones are fucking built, dog, like, for real, like, maybe I wouldn't want to tell my niece, like, if she's in her, like, preteens and shit like that, like, oh, do this, like, sign up for sports or whatever so you can, like, keep your physique and shit like that. If her genes say otherwise, the bodies that men will make fun of the most when a woman's built bad, like, that's literally fucking genetic.
I know.
So for that girl, if she wanted to get ass implants, because it's literally genetic, she could do 1,000 fucking crunch or 1,000 fucking squats with you, and you're letting her know how to do it, and I promise she's not gonna get that pump that she wants.
No, that's false.
So when she, bro, no, that's fucking real, dog. What, you only have the DNA?
Give me 3 months,
dude. You only have the DNA that you have, bro. You'll never understand how women have to go against hormones, bro.
But
you'll never understand.
You can also still push your DNA to its.
Not
to
everyone's
its
body can like cut like how you did. That's what I'm saying.
You can still push the limits of what you have.
But that's because Jimmy's tasted that success.
I haven't, but I say it's that's okay. If that's how you look, that's how you look, for real.
But guess what? If she's feeling bad and she's gonna fucking kill herself, she has the right. If she has the money and she's saved up for that shit. I know bitches who really saved up for their titties right when they turn 21. They've been saved up for that shit.
But I'm like,
are they wrong?
No, they not wrong. But I'm just saying, let's make a society where you don't feel bad about.
But maybe the person just wants to have like bigger titties.
That's what I'm saying.
Not everything is for guys. Not everything is like influenced off of TikTok and Instagram.
I feel.
So you think if the world didn't have a standard of big titties being beautiful, that they would still have ended up in that universe wanting bigger titties?
But I don't think it's for us to sit here and dissect
but
how
it is, because we the people that.
Again, my commentary is not on the people doing it. My commentary is on.
It's giving that you guys want better for them, and I hate that y'all are looking at them like they're problematic, though. You gotta look at them like human.
No, they're not.
It can't be an issue, because I hear you, dude. Like, I know you're saying, like,
but she's such a victim,
but bro,
such a mental victim.
Why is it an issue? Because you, bro, again, respect. Jimmy has literally seen the success of putting in the work.
But you know the only reason why.
I get that.
You know the only reason why is because lounge shit be happening. And like people be dead and losing and like putting up their life up.
But they sign paperwork. It's not just like when you told me not to worry about them. They signed paperwork. They knew exactly what they were doing. I can no longer care.
I don't want somebody to feel like they need to sign paperwork.
But Perry, aren't we
say
supposed
they
to
gonna
not
die.
care? Aren't we supposed to not care because isn't that their life and we're doing whatever the fuck over here and we're not getting plastic surgery? So let them go crazy.
But
they know
it's
what
the
they're
same risk.
signing
But
up for.
but
It's the same risk as a cigarette. It's the same risk
why are
as
you
drinking
trying
a
to
beer.
change that?
It's the same
Like,
risk
why
as
is
doing
that
a
our
drug.
job?
It's the same fucking risk.
Because,
like,
bro, they literally were woofing about little girls when Pamela Anderson first came on the scene and she had fake ass titties. They were like, oh my gosh, she's going to influence all the little girls to get titty. Like, it's been like that for generations. Don't assume that this generation or whatever is so sexualized that this is the first time that people have been like, oh my gosh,
I know.
Little girls are so
I know.
influenced
Yeah,
by
I feel
like
like-
plastic
I feel like it
surgery.
was
They're
like-
going to go out and
I
get
feel like
plastic
it-
surgery at
I feel
13.
I feel like it one is normal now.
Perry,
it's
how would you
normal for-
know? You're literally a dude.
mean,
That's what I'm
everything-
saying.
Because I be
Everything
seeing
has
these girls at the
definitely
bar with these big ass
accelerated, though.
lips and shit.
Like in terms of like things being sexualized, things are definitely more sexualized now. than
Well,
ever.
bro,
Everything
you're
is
not a
sex, for
female.
sure.
Respect, like,
Sure.
for real respect.
But I don't have to be a female to acknowledge that.
You'll never know how it really
that
is.
little
though,
girls
bro.
have periods earlier now.
All right.
Look, people are.
But that
fertile
seems
now.
like a.
people become fertile earlier now. No.
I mean, they,
bro,
they definitely fucking
So,
earlier.
respect,
Nah,
though.
all right, we're going
Respect,
too
though.
deep.
It's
We're going too
like,
deep.
who told you that information? Because sometimes I feel like men love being detached about what is being pumped into their brain. Because who
this is
told
my
you that?
experience.
But that's part of like the way to make you
this
think a
is
certain
from the
way.
people- this is from
Everyone's
people that I
over
personally know
sexualized.
in my-
Girls are getting their periods earlier. Who said that though? Like,
That's a
what
true
article?
thing.
Bro, what article though? Because you read it like twice. It's facts.
I'm just gonna
Alright.
acknowledge that I am a parent.
No, deadass. I feel you, bro. I feel you. But you're still
I'm
a
speaking
male.
from, like-
Yeah.
But you're still a male
Yeah.
digesting information about adolescent women, which is like it's gonna be in your
I'm
brain.
raising two of
However,
them. I feel like it would be weird for me to not digest.
for sure,
information.
bro, you'll do it for sure. And I definitely know you have their best interests at heart. It's still just gonna like you're gonna digest it differently than like the woman. That's it. And that's all for real. I know you're tapped in. It's just like, damn, I know you're on it and you're gonna be literally like making sure these girls are good to go. I don't want you to just think, because I feel like that's a societal thing, dog. I promise you. Because I have friends with kids that are maybe, I don't know exactly your kids' ages, but like around that same age, and they aren't saying that same thing. So if a mom who has a kid that's around that age where they might be experiencing that hormone change, is it saying that actual thing that children are? Because I feel like it's an offshoot thing of like an article that you read and like men are just like, oh, fuck, it's crazy. And sometimes deep down inside, I feel like that's part of like the way that conservatives can like push everything down. Children are getting their periods sooner. Like everyone's just so overly sexualized. They're like, you don't get your period
It's the water.
sooner because you're over sexualized. Because you masturbated, you don't get your period sooner. Like it happens when it's
I mean, a
supposed
lot
to
of that
happen.
has to do with also like hormones that you're ingesting.
It's in the water, y'all. This how the text message ended up. Sports, y'all. Let's get into sports.
I'm sorry, guys. I told them that I
that
don't
was
want to talk
great.
about it. I felt it in my
That was great.
chest.
That was great for real.
Yeah, whatever. You know I love you guys, but like we have good conversations
Yeah.
because you have to have the conversation with other genders. It can't
Yeah.
be like a thing
Oh,
where
God.
I don't want to like
God.
make anyone nervous.
You
And a
gotta
lot
have
of
a
women have a lot of hate in their heart about men, but like sit down and talk about this shit, and they're gonna say some shit that you don't agree with, but like growth.
Oh God, for
Because
real.
you promise, like you swear you know what men are about and what they're thinking. Bro, I hang out with
And-
men every single fucking day and I learn something new every day. If
And-
women are just gonna shut it down because they think that men are the bad guy, you gotta listen.
And-
Because women be the bad guys sometimes too. And, they
that's what-
definitely
and
don't want
that's-
to hear
and
that.
that's
We both
on
gotta be held
everything.
accountable. Yeah.
That's
That
on
part.
everything, not even just gender wars. That's on everything for real.
Yeah.
That's why I be telling motherfuckers.
Sometimes
for
it
real.
really starts with that gender war shit, bro.
Gee.
That literally be like a foundation of it. Are you talking about to the male group or the
That's-
female group?
Yeah, that's what-
female identifying.
That's what I'm talking about. That's why we fucked up right now. That's why
Yeah.
motherfuckers got to listen to what the other side got. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, motherfuckers used to be able to talk. People be on different sides. People just
I mean,
talking
I don't
and
know
shit.
if it's ever been like that.
No, it has been like that because I definitely used to be like with my mama and shit. She had friends like she be like, oh yeah, she be on this mother, but like that's my person, like that's my homie or whatever. But like motherfuckers don't be on that shit. Like we don't even trying to hear each other out no more.
Yeah.
And we sitting here arguing about bullshit, not even
Yeah.
trying to hear nobody out. And meanwhile, motherfucking wars going on everywhere. Like, motherfucker bomb this shit and we sitting here arguing about bullshit because we ain't trying to hit nobody. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we need conversations like that. You feel
And
me?
that's why we have the Face Value fucking podcast.
On my
Okay.
soul. On my soul, for real. Ain't shit happening in sports, man. The Bulls still tries. Draymond Green tried to choke out Rudy Gobert.
Bro, okay, Perry, and you didn't respond back to me. I texted Perry too.
Because you hit me late. It had been 3 days already.
I was going off on a tangent, but I was like, Perry, would you
Fuck
say?
Rudy. He gave the NBA COVID, so it's
Yeah, because I also remember when he was like,
Draymond
got
Wilder.
up.
yeah.
Draymond Wilder, because there's more highlights of him doing lounge shit than it is for him actually playing
okay,
basketball.
is he the
well.
most violent NBA player?
He the new
that
Dennis
you know?
Rodman. I fuck with him because he the new Dennis
Oh,
Rodman.
so Dennis Rodman used to be putting his hands on people?
Nah, yeah, Dennis Rodman will put his hands on you.
Because Draymond Green, literally, it's always something. When I don't hear
That's why
about
Rodman
him,
was
if
the
he's not
worm.
doing amazing,
That's why they called him the Worm. He was
I don't
loud.
understand what that means.
He
though.
was loud.
The worm.
He was loud. He didn't. He wasn't an offensive player. He did all the dirty work. That's what Draymond do. All the dirty
He
work.
applied that fucking chokehold, like how Denzel Washington was like, I seen you apply
I
that
seen you apply
chokehold.
on the crackhead. Oh my God. Yeah, I seen you apply that chokehold.
He said that's like not in the rule book or something like that.
Almost.
I really seen him though. He really like dragged you. I was like,
Yeah,
bro,
he
why
wildin'.
are you doing
He
that?
is wild because the thing is, Rudy Gobert wasn't even the nigga that was fighting. He was trying to break the fight up.
Listen, and Evan
But
tried
they
to say, and I watched it a bunch of times. Evan tried to say, no, Rudy Gobert like tried to put somebody else in the choke. Like
No.
he tried to put Clay in the chokehold
No,
too.
he was breaking the
He
fight.
was trying to break up the fight, and somebody hit him,
No,
and then
but
his shoulder went
Rudy-
like this, and then Evan was like, "Oh yeah,
This
he
ain't-
tried to put somebody else in
Nah,
the
this the thing.
chokehold."
Draymond funny as hell. 'Cause this ain't the first time Rudy and Draymond got into it for real. He just saw the opportunity.
couldn't wait.
Like Draymond wildin' though. I fuck with Draymond Green, but that nigga is wildin' though. He knocked out Jordan Poole.
He's just so violent.
He stepped on Sabonis' chest last year. In
I
the
just
playoffs.
want him to not be so violent, because it's always if he's
Flint,
not
Michigan.
doing amazingly.
I mean, we all live. Flint, Michigan,
Yeah,
instead
no,
of-
dead ass. Oh my gosh.
man.
No, actually, he not even from Flint, low key. I think he's from where Kurt is from, for real.
Saginaw.
Saginaw. That's where he from, for real. Dre, I fuck with Dre. He the new word, but he
Damn,
gotta chill
Kurt
out.
and Draymond Green are from the same place.
Isn't that crazy?
Same guy.
Shout out KK.
That's big love.
Yo. But
Yep.
yeah, the Bulls still trash. The Mavericks, though, shout out Kyrie, shout out Luka. The Cowboys, they
Yeah.
won.
The Cowboys won.
The Lions lost.
The Lions
yesterday.
lost, but the Lions have been doing really well. But
Whatever.
shout out, go Green Bay. Y'all
shit.
can't kick me out because this is
Oh,
my
nah,
crib.
Y'all right here with us.
Yeah, Thanksgiving.
Come on over
That's
here with
crazy.
the Bears.
Thanksgiving was really Evan versus Bailey for real. That's
It
It
nuts.
really was.
Damn, I didn't even think about that. It was
Yeah.
real.
Yeah. I was like, damn, you feel the way because your team is getting their ass beat. Sorry about
Were you
it.
talking shit?
A little bit, only because I was with my family.
Because y'all was in Wisconsin.
Yeah, and like I really come from like a long lineage of cheeseheads. I feel like I've said this before.
Cheeseheads is wild.
Yeah, because it's like a real thing. So like half of my family, they're like really hardcore cheeseheads. They have like such a big family. If you're talking about like the grandma and grandpa, when everyone comes over to their house, they have this huge ass fucking tree, and they literally put a cheesehead on top of it instead of like an angel or a star.
That's wild.
Like
I
it's
want one of
literally a
those
cheesehead,
hats.
and there's a hella Orland Mills ass family photos of everyone, including the babies, wearing cheeseheads. Like it's really like it's like really deep seated in my
Yeah,
family.
no,
I'm
for real.
embarrassed, but like I don't
No,
fuck
that's
with
cool.
football like that, so I don't care. It's funny because
I need
y'all
one of
be
those
mad.
hats for real.
The North.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
go to the Mars Cheese.
Yeah, I'm a cop.
Cheese curds be hidden, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Shit, man.
Anything else y'all try to get into, man?
Oh,
We are-
wait, are you cutting off?
We already
I'd be
over.
so
man.
nervous. You're right. I don't want to spoil it. Like less is more, right? The last thing I want to say, do you guys know that Hall & Oates, Hall from Hall & Oates, Hall has a restraining order. He just opened up a restraining order recently
Against who?
against Oates.
Oh, this is for the-
But Evan told me they've been like beefing for forever.
Nah,
but I'm like,
I
a
refuse to do your
restraining
dirty work,
order,
dog.
dog. He's like, listen, don't show up anywhere near me at all.
Hall versus Oates.
I can't go for that.
Oh yeah, no can do.
Thank you, Evan. can do. It's crazy.
No can do.
Damn, never getting bullied.
Yeah.
Oh shit, man. Anything else?
Whatever. I'm getting less is more.
Let's get up out of here, man. We started late. Let's get up out of here. We went